Hey collective, hey! Reading number 2 is up, so welcome and welcome back to See Your Soul 3 with me, Lise. This is going to be What is Their True Intentions reading. And without further ado, some Nag Shampa for me. And some for you. All right, my beautiful collective, we are going to hop in. We're going to check out what is their true intention. All right, let's see. And for the third reading, we're in for a treat. I am going to use the pendulum, and we are going to ask the pendulum some questions. Give me one moment. Okay, I had heard some noise out there. It was Huey and Reggie. I wanted to make sure something was like a loud bang, so I wanted to see what it was, and they had knocked over a box that I had some stuff in. So, but nobody's hurt, so that's what's important. So let's hop in, collective. We're going to use What's Their True Intentions deck, and we're going to actually open it up with the Kipper to see what's going on, and then we'll ask the What's Their True Intentions. So, show me for the collective, what is the situation that they're in right now? So this is going to be love, family, friends, personal, that type of read. This will not be a business read because, well, actually, if it fits for a business read and I see it and that fits for you, then take it how it resonates. I'm going in more of a personal love, friends, family, but if business comes up, then business comes up. Main male wanted to come out, so we'll not take it because I still have to shuffle, but if it wants to come out again, if it's meant to come out, it will come out. We know that. Now, this deck I just used, and it was not as stiff, so I'm getting a message right off the bat. Some of you might just be keeping things close to your chest, something about being tight-lipped about something. But let's see. Show me what the situation is for the collect of the IV. What is their situation? Okay, wow, unexpected income. All right, and courtship. So let's dive in. So now this can be, I'm seeing it in different ways. I'm seeing this in the ways of love and money, actually. So unexpected income is coming in courtship, right? So it's like maybe you have went on to a business venture and you're also dating someone at the same time. Or this could be you went into business with somebody and now you're dating them. Or you were dating them and you're in business with them. But it's something like that, that there's two sides, that it's like they're intertwined, like you're trying to make money with somebody that you're with or courting. It's something like that. Let's see what their true intentions are. All right, it also could be saying that you are dating someone and they're like, hey, we can do these things, you just have to invest in this, right? Or maybe you're putting more of the investment in. So let's find out what is the true intentions on the unexpected income. Oh, damn. Unfriendly. I have a hostile attitude. Huh. Clarify what is courtship. What's the true intentions for the courtship? Whoa. Okay. That's a lot. That's way too many. I just can't. It's just too many. Show me for courtship. What's the true intentions for this courtship for the collective? Okay. Bottom of the deck is growth. Then we have apology, collaboration, and yelling. So this could be, wow, what I'm getting here is it's not necessarily a bad thing. This is because that there might be some unexpected income coming in as you guys are dating, right? It's like maybe made things be unfriendly, or maybe you're waiting from some sort of unexpected income. Well, you couldn't be waiting for unexpected income, but maybe through a courtship, you're like, I don't know what I'm getting here. Now, this isn't for everyone, but somebody's in a bad spot financially. You may have even lost your home and you're dating someone and it's like to just know that there's sort of some sort of unexpected income that's on its way. But right now, it's hostile in your environment because of the lack of funds or the lack of resources or the lack of a home. Like, this isn't going to be for everyone, so please take it how it resonates, right? For the courtship part of it, now what I'm also getting is this is a relationship that you've been in for quite some time. This is very long standing. This is not something new. This is, all right, at least for this piece of it, this is not new. This is, you've been with this person. I'm also hearing pitter patter. I'm hearing kids. So you must have kids with this person, or they have kids, or you have kids, or you have kids together. But whatever it is through this courtship, there's kids involved as well. And you're right now, it's hostile because funds are low and you don't know what's, on the horizon. But just to let you know, unexpected income is coming. So whatever you've been working towards, something's coming to you. We don't just wish upon a star and all of a sudden we have money. No. Wishing upon a star is great to get it out there, but you still have to take the proper steps, right? You can't wish for a job and then not look for any. It doesn't work like that. Do you see where I'm going with that? But just so you know, something that you've put into, and this could be a few months ago, 6 weeks ago, 2 days ago, right? You're going to see a fruition of that, right? But it's work that you've already put in or they've already put in. So there's some sort of, this unfriendliness is tied to this unexpected income in the aspect of because of what you're going through now as a couple, as a family, as a mixed family. It's just, I'm hearing co-parents too, something like that is what I'm hearing. So maybe you co-parent, maybe it's a baby mama, baby daddy, I'm not sure, but it's what I'm getting, okay? It's what I'm hearing. Now, on the courtship side of it, we have a few things here. We have an apology. So one of you are saying, I'm still not over what happened and would appreciate an apology. And it's like, not that I don't love you, but hey, I'm with you. I did these things to be with you, and this didn't turn out the way that it was supposed to, but I did what I was supposed to do. That's what I'm getting. And, I'm trying really hard, and I would, I know that we're going through a rough spot right now. I know that finances are low, but I'd still appreciate an apology because it would just help move things along. That's what I'm getting. And I'm not getting it in a hateful way. It's just like, hey, can you, truly apologize for the things that you did or the things that you were accountable for, things that you should be accountable for? Because what I'm getting is whoever was not accountable, that's who owes the apology. So it does take two to tango. But what I'm getting is one of you is more of a person that holds yourself accountable, or when you are held accountable, you're accepting of that and you do the right thing. And one of you is just sort of dismisses or throws it on the rug or twists it around and it comes back. I don't know who's who right now, but that's just how I'm getting it, right? Then we have, so it's like, we have this, right? One of you is like, I'd appreciate an apology, right? Both of you were like, let's work together to achieve shared success. And then one of the other of you is like, I am mad at you, I'm unhappy, and I want you to feel as badly as I do. So what this means is it doesn't really actually mean that that is what they, at least in this read, it doesn't mean that they're like being spiteful and malicious in that way. What I'm getting is they're subconsciously hurt. They're hurt. And so subconsciously, they're like, I want you to feel how I feel. It's like that. They just aren't aware of why they're truly lashing out. They got to get to the root of, hey, this is why. And maybe it's because the person didn't get an apology. And so it's like, now I want you to feel bad about this. Or it could be you guys go tit for tat with each other, and then it's like you're so far away from the middle line that it's like, where the fuck are we? Like, what's going on, right? It's something like that. I'm not getting bad vibes from this. I am getting a family or a couple with kids that are going through some hard times right now. But unexpected income is coming, even though it is in a hostile environment right now. You have a hostile attitude. Somebody does, right? There, because at the bottom of the deck, look, is growth, which means that is what their true intentions is. The bottom of the deck is what the read's about, and that is what's at the bottom. And so their true intentions is truly, I see something inside of you, and I would like that I admire. Okay, I see something inside of you I admire, and I would like to learn from you. So it's like there's growth here, you know, and this isn't just for one of you, because takes two to tango on both sides, meaning for as when you argue and fight, takes two to tango. When you grow and you excel and you level up, takes two to tango. So it's saying that. So for this piece, their true intentions are good. You're just in, both of your true intentions are good for each other. You're just in a really tight spot right now. Let's hop into this. Let's get into this more. So that you can see what's coming in. Why did that happen? Let's see. Okay, I see why. All right. So, we're going to take them like this. So when the deck does that, it's telling me something. Okay. So these are the cards that want to come out. That's just how the read's going today. So we have the High Priestess. Both of one or both of you are wide awake and well aware, right? I would almost venture to say both of you, just because of how the read is and how you're both it's like you've grown together, but you're just in a tight spot. You've been together for a long time, at least the people I'm reading for in this reading. So it's like the unexpected income, something that you know is going to pan out is panning out, just so you know. But there's also something that it's almost like you don't want to trust your intuition because you thought something else was going to pan out and it didn't pan out. It was a rejection. It sucked. And so it's like that piece right there made you feel like, wow, maybe my intuition is off. Maybe I don't know. No, that's not what happened. What happened was whatever didn't work out because something better is on its way. It wasn't meant to work out, even though you may have needed it, right? Like you thought, like, I need this right now. I need this. But it didn't work out because what's meant for you will never pass you by, guys. What is meant for me will never pass me by. Say that. What's meant for me, I'm hearing us. What is meant for us won't pass us by. So something had to not work out for something else to work out. But it's also saying that you need to believe into your intuition, and that's your higher self. That is you saying, I know what's good for me. I understand. It's putting the wants aside and understanding that, looking at things from a higher level of perception. That's what the High Priestess is. Gets information because wide awake, well aware, been through a lot, knows a lot, right? And to still trust that intuition and that inner knowing, we'll call it, because that doesn't mean that your intuition isn't working. It just means that sometimes when we're in a bind, we are hoping and wishing and praying so much for this thing that it may not even be good for us, or it may not have been really for us, but because we need it so bad, we can sometimes, and I say we because we all do this, hope so much that we hope it into an intuition existence. But it really isn't an intuition existence. It's just, we need this thing right now, so my mind is focused on this thing. We're going to get it. I got a good feeling we're going to get it. But sometimes, you know, when we're in a situation like this, we are hoping, and that hope can, you know, just turn into something else that we think it is, but really it's hope. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right, no pun intended. All right, and because what passed by did make you sad. You went from the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups. It was like it did not work out. Something fucking fell through. It was done. Like, it was like, what the fuck? And that made it just so sad. But what do we know about the Five of Cups? The Five of Cups, instead of focusing on the cups that are right here, that have already spilled, instead of focusing on this cup that spilled, or this one, or this one, and this one, you need to look this way. Okay, so for this read, this is a perfect card, because what it looks like is, so with the Five of Cups, We don't focus on the 3 that have already spilled. If we look behind us, there's 2 more that we can pick up. Leave the ones that spilled. But in this case, in this card, it's like you're focusing. All right, here's the 3 that spilled, right? And like, that's just how it went. All right, yep, fuck it. All right, that's in the past. But then we have 2 more here, right? We got 1 here and 1 here. But we are so focused on this one that we thought that we were making something out of, we don't see that the real prize is right here because we're so focused on this one. Please just let it grow. I'm dumping the water onto the seedling and it will grow. But maybe that wasn't enough water. Sometimes you need to look behind and grab this cup, okay? It's like that is what I'm getting. And you need to trust your intuition on this too. And it's also saying, okay, this is what I'm getting for whoever this is for. There is something that you're like, I want to do this thing and I know that it could bring money, but like, I don't really know. Or maybe the other person is like, no, we're not doing that because look what happened when you thought this was going to be the thing. It's something like that. You need to take one more giant leap because whatever you're thinking that your intuition's telling you to do, it is. And don't focus on what's already gone. You got to focus on what's left. So you still need to, so I'm hearing it takes money to make money too. So something like that. Only you will know. It is a small, you do have to put in like some kind of, like an action into something that seems like it's like a small action, but it's actually a big thing. So maybe it's like you have to go and buy, this is an example. You have to go and buy, maybe you have, we're going to use this as an example, $20 to your name, right? And you need $10 of that for a special, I don't know, shirt so that you can get this job, right? But it's like, if I buy this shirt and then the job doesn't pan out, you know, I only have $10 till my first check. And then if it doesn't pan out, then I only have $10 and not, right? It's something like that. But you got to take that jump, right? And look, the support is here. Spirit is saying, I'm here to support and elevate you. Spirit is saying your partner is here to support and elevate you. Spirit is saying you are here to support and your partner too. And for those that are new to the channel, when I say spirit, I'm talking about our subconscious, our higher self. That is spirit, okay? Our healed and higher self, okay? Well, it's not that it's healed. Our higher self is always our higher self, but the more healed and elevated that we are, we can talk to our higher self because we don't have subconscious blockages keeping us down. All right. So, and what, in addition to that, this is the truth. Look, the Ace of Swords, the clarity is coming. You know it from the back of your mind. You see it. You see something. This is true. That, and it's almost like you're going to go from, wow, the 5 of Pentacles, which is, you know, a lack in the traditional Rider-Waite, it's homelessness too, but it's also lack of finances. And it's like you're going to be going from that. Like, look, it's saying this is the fucking truth. You're going to be going from that to the 3 of Cups, which is celebration, happiness. This is, I got the job, we're all set, or I got the loan, we can move forward to this place or to this next level. Like, I got it. You're going to be going from hearing rags to riches, and take that how it resonates, because rags to riches can be, I had 2 cents to rub together to my name, and now I have $100, right? You got to take it how it resonates, okay? So that's what I'm getting for some of you, right? For whoever this is for, that's what I'm getting. All right. So I hope that that's helped. And now we're going to hop in to quickly check what this could mean for others that that portion did not resonate for. Because I feel like there's another like message for, I feel like this first one isn't for everyone, but it's for the majority, or it's for a good amount of people, or it's for somebody that is watching that needs to hear it, that's going through this, because I don't pick up on things for no reason. I pick up on the strongest energy, and the strongest energy can be how it's going to be. right? But let's see, like the message needs to come out, so that's the energy that comes out. But let's see. All right, Spirit, for, look, that card came out again. I'm sorry. I need to apologize for what I did. Guys, this is like what's coming. Like after, when things get better, that apology is going to come. The person just is not, either you or them just aren't ready right now because you got too much going on with this, that an apology just isn't, it's not the right time. It's not that they don't want to apologize, and it's not that you don't want to apologize. You got too much on your plate right now, and I get that, right? Just maybe explain that, like you're going to understand when something comes through, not falls through. When something comes through, you're going to be able to do that. And look, bam. I love you, and I only want to add happiness to your life. So it's like that, guys. This is what I got. So for whoever that this is for, it's going to be okay. And it's going to work out because you've already put in the work. It's just, you're in a tight spot. And so there was no room for error or mistake. You banked on something and it didn't work out, right? And then maybe you banked on something else because you thought that would and it didn't. And now it's like you're on this third thing and you're like, I don't fucking know if I should bank on it because, like, what the fuck? Look what just happened. No, 3 times the charm is what I'm getting. Now that is for who that's for, okay? But we're going to get into, because that was very important to say. So if this resonates, please let me know who this resonates for, because I love knowing who it resonates for. All right. It helps me too. Like, yes, I know that my gifts are real, but it just helps me to know that things are who it resonates for. I just like knowing. Like it's a confirmation, an extra confirmation for me. Now, for the rest of you, courtship and unexpected income. Okay, the vibe has just shifted a little bit. What I'm getting is there's something coming into you. I'm feeling like as a more of on a lighter note. So this is a newer relationship, or it's not as serious, or you just haven't taken it to the next level. Perhaps when I'm getting, it's almost like going into business as business friends or workmates, right? And because you've accomplished or about to accomplish this thing, it's going to open up your eyes in a different way to who you're doing business with. Maybe you didn't look at this person like that because you were doing business together. And I know they say don't mix business with pleasure. And I'm not saying whether you should or shouldn't, because everyone has their own rules for their own life, okay? But there's something about when something comes in, it's almost like you're going to see that each other are the good luck charm. You guys are a good match, right? But let's see. Damn. I wasn't ready, but it was, I'm curious and I want to learn more about you is what came out. We'll see if it comes out again. The other one I don't remember. I didn't see it that well. All right, show me for courtship. Jeez. Okay, so one of you is going to be open to the courtship and one of you is not. So it's like, okay, so it's like, oh, I get it. So for you guys, for whoever this is for, you went into this thing in a business side of it. And it's like maybe somebody tried to hit on you or show you affection and you gave them a hostile attitude in this regard. Not in the business side, but in this like, hey, no, I don't cross that line. Nope, if we're making money, we're making money. I'm not dating you. Right? We didn't start off dating and then make money. We came in on this level and I just can't, I don't want to shift it to this. But it's almost like one of you knows that the other is their mate, like their soulmate. And we have many soulmates in our life. Some are here for a season, some are here for a lifetime. A soulmate is just somebody that understands you and you understand them. You have a soul connection. You just get them. They get you. They're your person. Right? And we have many soulmates. A soulmate can also, just so you know, I'm not feeling that here, but just so you know, a soulmate can also be like a relative, a friend, a mom, a dad, because you know them on a soul level. It's like that, okay? So it also could be too, because this is, no, okay. So for some of you, this also could be family. Not so much, we don't have to say so much courtship, but maybe your family is like, look, this person, why don't you date this person? You guys work well together. And you gave your family a hostile attitude, right? And you're like, but all this person wants to do, all they seem to want to do is just like be like welcoming to you. Something like that. So somebody's trying to pursue another person in a courtship, right? And it's like, nope, nope, we're doing business, right? It's like that. Because it feels new. Yeah, look at that. You know what? It's because one of you, I need a secure place to open up. That one, whoever's the hostile one, it's because you've been hurt or they've been hurt. And so the other one knows, right? So it's like things are going to work out. Their true intentions are good. And even though the one that's hostile is coming off that way, their intentions are still good too. They just don't want to get hurt. So maybe they've just focused on business for so long that it's like, yikes, dating? No. But some of you may have the backing of a community, or you, something about a community, thoughts, and a family room. Then we also have wealthy man and coffin. Okay. And then self-imposed mental imprisonment. Okay, so these are two messages. So what I'm seeing here is there is a death to maybe somebody came out of a community and it sucked. Like the community they were in was just so fucking like just loathsome and draining and not what they thought, right? Not what they thought, right? And not what they thought. And so they had a discussion, family room being whatever that means for you, about the wealthy man, and that wealthy can mean different things to different people, but maybe somebody that was more affluent, like you're in this community and it's like maybe they're more affluent and you're like, you know what, like you got money, but you got shit character, so I'm all set, right? So it's like putting the kibosh on that, putting them in imprisonment because you don't want anything to do, cutting that off, and that could be why that is. I'm not sure though. But just so you know, your occupations, it's on the distant horizon of the mature woman and privileged lady, which is you, and the main female. So one of you are all of these things. These are, it's like the Empress is here, is what I'm seeing, because the Empress is all four queens in one. Yes, I know that we're doing Kipper right now, so it's a different part of the Tarot, meaning it's not the Tarot, it is the European style of fortune telling, okay? But it's like you put the work in, the toil and the labor. Yeah. And because of that, it's putting you walking away from something else, or one of you, could be you, could be them, walked away from something else, an old life, and when you put the work in to, it's bringing you or them into this unexpected income, leaving the past behind, which has put others in bad health because these people are like, what the fuck? What the fuck? He's not coming back. She's not coming back. Something like that, right? But then I'm also seeing here, or like being reminded, but like not reminded because I didn't know this before, but it's like telling me to remind you that the work that you put in, you overworked your fucking self, which put you in bad health when you were in this community. And whatever that means for you, it could be family, a community of family, a community of friends. It could be like a dance community, right? Like arts and crafts. That could be one community. It could be a sober community. It could, it's all different types of community, guys. It's just however it's going to be for you. So what I'm seeing here is the true intentions of, for those of you that are in a new relationship, or just haven't taken it to the next level because maybe you started off in business, the true intentions are good. This person has good intentions for you. Whoever is the one that is like, oh, fuck that. You just have, whoever's the one that's like, oh, fuck that, just know that the other person is going to stay consistent. So you'll see, and you will eventually let your guards down. And, and it's almost like that other person knows that too. And so they're just going to be consistent in growth. There's going to be growth here again. And you saw me shuffle the cards. And this is you, or whoever the one that's hostile. It's because you're uncertain. Your intentions are not yet clear because you're still trying to figure them out. Whoever that is, because whoever the hostile one is, you've been hurt. And you went through a lot. And so you are hyper vigilant. And, it's not that the person, it's not that the hostile one is a bad person. It's just they've been through a lot, so they're hyper vigilant, and you know, maybe they haven't seen kindness for a while. I'm just not sure, right? But it's something like that. And that, my collective, is what I have for you. But I do want to do final thoughts for you for this portion of it. For the final thoughts for the last group. The wheel of fortune, and the wheel's turning in your favor. Four of Wands, a commitment coming. Don't be burdened by it. Like, don't think that it's too much, because it's not, because the Judgment, and how I'm seeing Judgment here, you've set your soul free already. You've already faced yourself, sweetheart, whether you're male or female, and now your soul is free. And it will remain free even if you date this person. Because what you've really been looking for is this. 10 of Pentacles, which is when we're at the 9th, we have everything that we need for self, and then we seek out what we want. And for some people, the 10 of Pentacles is husband, wife, children, dog, house, picket fence. It's just different for everyone. But what I'm getting is this is some sort of like, it's going to turn into whatever the 10 of Pentacles is for you. And that is family. However that works for you. Okay? That's what I got for you. And stay tuned. This reading went a little longer than I anticipated, but we had 2 reads in one for 2 groups. So we're going to do the pendulum next. I'm going to stop here, and we'll come back for the 3rd reading. Bye, guys. Love ya. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, comment, share, follow. Also, don't forget to check me out on YouTube. Thank you.